What's up, guys? This is my first video, and I just started the cut, so I'm not going to be as strong as usual. And I'm beginning my first workout, which is shoulder press. And the weight's not really that heavy, because like I said, I was cutting. So let's see. On the way down, I'm making sure to control the way down, and I'm making sure to get a good stretch at the bottom. That way I can have the most effectiveness on my shoulders. And yeah, I try to get around the 8 to 12 rep range, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world, and it's fine, I'll continue. I always make sure to go failure because that's the most effective way to lift. This is my second set of the same exercise, and I generally do 3 to 4 sets per workout. And in this phase of my lifting, I'm doing around a minute and a half rest, and it's pretty short, hence why I'm doing such lightweight. But I feel like it's having pretty high intensity, lower rest, definitely increases muscle growth in my opinion, and I feel like it's best. And I always make sure to try as hard as I can. I always make sure to get a good stretch in the bottom, like I said. And yeah, it's pretty simple. For my second exercise, I'm doing some behind the head barbell presses. This one's a little bit different, and I messed up with the bench. I should have used the other bench, the shoulder press one. So it'll be a little weird, but that's okay. Another thing is I definitely took the weight too heavy. So I should have gone lighter weight, but it's fine. If the weight's too heavy, you still have to push yourself. Something people do is if they get way too heavy or whatever, they just quit like really quickly. And that's like really bad. What's the point of lifting if you're gonna not try as hard as you can? I always make sure to go failure. That's super important. If you're going half-ass every set, you're not gonna make as much growth as you could, and you're basically wasting your time. But the next set, and I don't know why, but I didn't lower the weight, but I still decided to go as hard as I could. Another problem is for the past month I've been fasting, so I've been working out without water, and I feel like that definitely affected me. I definitely don't recommend that, and I'm still trying to recover from that. I was definitely way stronger before and a little weaker now, but I'm always gonna try to build off from where I used to be and always try to get better every day. I never want to look back and see my stronger self and always think that as a bad thing. I want to think of it as a good thing, that I used to be that strong and I can easily get back to where I was. This is my third exercise, and I'm doing some leaning laterals. I don't know what's wrong with this little weird setup. I probably should have used a bar or something, but I decided not to. For this one, it's a little bit weird because unlike the cable, it's not constant tension. But it's still fine with the dumbbell. It's still pretty good tension. Definitely better than regular lateral raises. So I'm getting 8 to 12 reps with this one too. When you're doing lateral raises, you always want to make sure to go slow on the way down and kind of stretch at the bottom also. Especially because people generally swing their arms up when they're doing this exercise, and that could definitely affect how effective the exercise is. So you want to make sure to go slow on the way down and make sure you control the weight, and you'll be fine. This exercise is a little bit different than the other ones. I'm doing swinging with the overhead press, and this one's good actually because it helps with your bouncing muscles. People they generally neglect those because I don't know why. You should never neglect those because it helps get you an overall good physique. And also when you're doing the compound lifts, which is what people think are the most important, it'll definitely help with those with those exercises, and it'll help you get to your maximum potential, looks and strength wise. But yeah, like usual, I make sure to go to maximum failure, and I take some rest here because it's pretty hard. This is the second set of the same exercise, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying as hard as I can, going to failure. Honestly, it was a little bit weird working out today because this is my first time recording the gym, and I wasn't used to it, so I got a little bit of eyes looking at me, but it's fine. I always try to not care about what other people think. Always make sure to have a strong mindset and never let other people's thoughts lay you down. You should actually use to advantage that, oh, people are like they're mad. I'm gonna show them that I'm better than them and I can do it. This one is a curl variation. It's called pinwheel curls. You basically want to almost like side hammer and then curl the way down on an eccentric, and you want to make sure to go slow on the eccentric because that's going to get you the most growth. You always want to go slow on the eccentric, and it may look pretty easy because it's like a half curl, but it's actually pretty hard. And like usual, as you can see from my face, I'm struggling a lot. And you never want to quit when it's hard. You always want to keep pushing yourself. It's the most important part. And honestly, the burn like feels nice. It keeps you going. I always like switching on my exercise too also, which is why I'm not doing a regular barbell curl or cable curl or anything else. Doing the same thing for the next set. And I just switched up the camera angle and the distance because it looked kind of weird the last set, so I decided to change it. And yeah, one thing you want to make sure is for your diet, you always want to make sure to have high protein. You want to make sure to have as lean of meat as possible. Definitely don't want to get too lean because it'll be almost impossible to eat. Yeah, so fairly lean meat. High carbs definitely helps when you're bulking. And yeah, you want to make sure to get 1 pound per body weight of protein, 1 gram per body weight. I mean, and it's pretty simple. It's not as hard as you think, and always just challenge yourself. Try as hard as you can. It'll work out. For my next workout, this is a seated overhead tricep extension. This one's pretty good because you can get a nice stretch at the bottom, and you can squeeze super nicely at the top also. This one's also kind of like weird because the weight could like hit the back of your head, and that could be like a little bit like painful, but it's fine. Make sure to keep the weight controlled and make sure to keep it like far enough behind your head that's not gonna happen. Also, you want to be safe with this one because if you slip and you're not able to get the dumbbell up, you always want to have a spotter just in case. This is the second set of the same exercise. This is from a different angle, just to see how it looks. Same thing over here. You want to use the shoulder press bench, the smaller bench. That way you can get the weight all the way down. And yeah, this workout's super nice. You feel a really nice stretch and a really nice burn. And to me, if you feel the burn, then it's working. And that's all I need. But yeah, you want to make sure to go as hard as you can and always train to failure. Yeah, that's tough. For my last exercise, I'm doing a bicep tricep superset. And I would do more sets, like more supersets, but it was getting pretty hard, so I decided to stop it at 2. And yeah, this one I'm using pretty lightweight, so you want to make sure to keep it nice and easy. Get a good stretch at the top, and squeeze your tricep at the bottom. And yeah, after all the other workouts, this the lighter weight should be fine. It should get you enough Yeah, this is a bicep curl after. Yeah, you want to try to get the weight all the way up. Don't stop at 90 or don't stop a little bit above 90. You want to get all the way up and squeeze at the top. Something I could have done better is though I could have, for the barbell, I could have brought it all the way down, stretched the bicep a little bit, squeeze the tricep at the bottom. That would have been the most effective. But yeah, I guess I was too tired, so I decided not to do that. And here again, this is the second set. Same thing, you want to make sure to go as hard as you can. I didn't reach my rep goal, but that's all right. Sometimes you won't, and that's no reason to give up. Yeah. Again, I was trying to get 8 to 12, but it was pretty hard, so I did what I did, and it's fun. It's the last bicep curl. For my form, you can see that I'm struggling. I should have had better form, but it's fine if you want to swing. I could have at least like brought it slow on the way down, but yeah, it's fine. Anyways, thanks. That's the end of my workout, and I'll see you. Yo, what's up, guys? Today was a pretty good workout. I'm making my prone shake right now, and a couple things I can work on is definitely trying to increase the weight. I feel like I felt pretty weak today. I feel that could have been because I was like fasting for Ramadan the whole month. And definitely one thing you should make sure to do every workout is to go as hard as you can. It's always important to try as hard as you can because people generally, they don't go to maximum failure. And that's a huge problem because like what's the point of lifting if you're not gonna try as hard as you can? Something else I could do is definitely, I feel like I could go slower on the way down. I definitely pull it too fast on the way down, and that could like mess up like a bunch of your gains because a lot of your gains come from the way down, the eccentric part, and that's pretty important. Also, today was pretty late in the gym. I don't really like going late. I had no choice today, but yeah, next time I'm gonna try to go earlier and I'm gonna try to fix my sets. All right, thank you guys. I had a good workout today. Hopefully you did too, and see you next workout.